Welcome back to 1700. That was Julia Jacqueline with Don't Know How to Keep Loving You. Now, we've got Frank Lees here. He's from Press Club. You've had a massive release, Frank, with Wasted Energy. It's just come out pretty recently. Tell us about it.
Well, it's our second album. We recorded it pretty quickly after our first album. We don't mess around too much. We kind of followed the same formula that we did with the last one. It was just us writing a bunch of songs, then getting into the studio and then recording it. Not really anything special about this one. Just the songs, you know. We've stepped up our songwriting, I think, a bit, and we're very proud of our new album.
Do you have a favourite song on it? Or is it like
I think the last single we released, Separate Houses, that's my favourite song on the album.
Yeah.
Right. So you've just come back from touring, yeah? Compared to your first time touring, what your expectations going into it, you know, was it like intimidating, and really how did that compare to, like, you know, the reception that you got from the overseas audiences?
It's a very good question. I mean, the first time we toured over to Europe, we didn't really know what to expect. So we were blown away by people actually rocking up to the gigs and having people like come.
Right.
So it was really a little bit more of that on the second tour. Like, we're still blown away that we still have people coming to our gigs, but I suppose now we're planning for it a little bit more. We booked some slightly bigger venues. We took some more risks, and it was great.
Yeah, and well, you were over there. We saw that Natalie actually hurt herself. I was just wondering if you could tell us a bit more about that, because obviously that's a bit of a shock, and you guys kind of go a bit hard when you're performing, as we've seen.
Yeah.
What happened? Like,
yeah, she did her ankle. She jumped off the stage and twisted it pretty badly. We thought it was fractured.
Oh, wow.
And how's she going now? Is she better?
I think she looks all right. I saw her last night. Her foot's not 100% there, but yeah. I think she'll be all right. Apparently it was just a really bad sprain.
Right.
Yeah, have you always been a high energy group of performers, or has that changed over time?
Yeah, it definitely has changed over time. I think the kind of music we write, it's sort of hard. It'd be hard to just stand up on stage and just, you know, like take it easy. So, I mean, when I perform, I don't put much thought into like putting extra energy into it, but because of this music, I end up really laying in, and I think the others feel the same way. We sort of take our energy from the crowd as well. So if the crowd is giving us energy, we respond.
You respond with the same energy back out.
Exactly.
And I think that really shows with a lot of the performances you guys do, and some of the clips you guys have put up of your live performances. Like, I think I've always seen you guys as a high energy impact kind of band, which is really, really cool to see in the Melbourne scene especially. Like, do you guys pride yourself in putting that energy out there and kind of be known as that?
100%, yeah. I mean, we try not to rest on that too much. You know, we think of ourselves as a little bit more than just a high energy live act, but I think we are that. So, you know, we got to realise that that's what we do, and we try to do it well.
Before, just then, you were saying that the writing process for your most recent album was very similar to the one which came before. On that previous one, I sort of heard in the interview that you wrote like a very large amount of music for that album, and then you cut a large amount of it down for the actual album. Was there a similar amount of songs being written for the recent album, or was it like, you know, slightly different this time?
No, exactly the same. Yeah, we had I think about 40 or 50 demos, something around that to cut down from, to I think we did 11 or 12 on the final album.
Wow.
I mean, we say we have 40 or 50 songs, but they're really just ideas, you know, and some of them are pretty bad. So, you know, it's easy. It's not that difficult a process to weed out the really bad ones. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we do try to go for quantity over
quality.
Well, quantity and quality. Yeah.
And probably with that, we're going to just throw over to our next song, Bad Juju, Say It.